Good morning everybody and welcome to another video. We're going to be going out to the lawn today on this wonderful autumn day and we're going to do some work. We'll put a bit more turfsolve down. We're going to mow it, we're going to clean up and... Hang on a minute. What? Who are you?
Do you know what Nemasys means? A righteous infliction of retribution,
Right.
manifested by an appropriate agent. Personified in this case by an audible...
Thank you, Mr. Alan Ford, for that little intro there. Yes, Bricktop, Alan Ford from Snatch. We're talking about nematodes. Nematodes, as the US people call them. I'm a fan of calling them nematodes on the basis that I'm using a product called Nemasys. We're going to apply that following on for the turfsolve job that we did in order to try and stop any leather jackets attacking the lawn. As mentioned last week, we've seen a few bouncing crane flies, daddy long legs jumping over the lawn, potentially going to lay their eggs. That'll cause issues into spring, into summer next year. So let's prevent that now. So a couple of things, as I mentioned, we're going to cut the lawn. Clean up all the leaves because, as we say, autumn is really here now. Jumpers are on, even though the sun's out. It's a lovely day today. Cut it. I'm going to hoover up with a hater, go over with a cylinder because I love that machine, and give it a nice good stripe. Then we're going to feed it again with the turfsolve because it's got a bit of nitrogen in it. I think I'll put some seaweed in, and I reckon I may also put in the what's the other stuff that we put in? Some more nitrogen, just give it again a bit of a boost, maybe half rate it on the ICL Greens Master, but we'll probably do that. It's only been a week since the last lot, and yeah, and then we'll go on to the other stuff. So that's the plan of action for today. Tomorrow we'll put on the nematodes, but we'll discuss them later on because it's too nice a day to be applying them. They don't like UV. Tomorrow it's going to be raining, it's going to be a bit wet, overcast, so that's what we're going to do. So filming this over 2 days. But let's do the first bit while it's nice and dry and we'll get mowing. Oh, so it's still going. Probably caught that on the camera. Little wee man over there decided to vomit on the lawn. Hopefully it's just his stomach. There shouldn't be any product on there that's going to affect him. But yeah, he's drooling a bit, so pause that there. Rinse that off. Make sure he's alright. I think he'll be fine. And yeah, we'll go on with the web as the next stop. While we fill up a bucket to rinse that away. Should we have a look out here? Right, so it's how long has it been? Wednesday, I think. Did I do a video? Wednesday it came out. Tuesday night it was when we did, and this is where we're at now with the back. Oh, it's not quite a sea of green. I think if we go down there, you can see in the back corner, it's looking good. Down this bottom end here, it's slow to germinate, but we're still getting quite a bit coming through now. So I'll be caught up in a bit. Oh, why is that door open? Oh, because the wife is up and she's doing some washing. It's alright, babe, you're not on the camera on this one. I will give you the obligatory wolf whistle as you go past. She's in her pyjamas there. So anyway, let's go over and take the dog sick, and then we'll go on. Don't worry, he's gone too. That's not a good position. Oh, it was the half sitting then. Anyway, I was going to have a big poo there. Anyway, double cut, triple cut, multiple billion cut done. If it wasn't for the trees, I think it'd look really nice. Obviously, we're fighting a losing battle this time of year, trying to keep all the leaves off. But it's tidied it up, looks a lot better. The colour is magnificent in real life. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up, but the two different types of green, the two shades that we've got going on, absolutely wonderful. Again, we've got worm cast damage all the way across the lawn. We've got a couple of holes where the local squirrels are digging the nuts for the winter. I can't really do much about that, but we'll rectify it in spring. You know, these guys, the worms and the squirrels, have been here longer than me, so just work around it. So that's that bit done. Right, so next thing we're going to do is go on with the turfsolve again and a little bit of nitrogen seaweed, just to keep pushing the colour. Just pushing the colour, just pushing the growth while we can over the next few days before we get to probably November, where we start cutting frequency goes down from twice a week. I'm doing twice a week at the minute, and you can tell by the amount I'm taking off, it's not a lot. I think we're once a week in November, and maybe once a month December, January, then we'll go from there. Yeah, so let's go fill up the bag, the rucksack, the knapsack with the correct amount of turfsolve this time. I'm not going to show you because I did it the other day on the previous video, which is here, is it? I don't know, hopefully it's linked in. And then we'll put in the nitrogen half rate, so 160 mil across these lawns instead of 320. Glue with seaweed, and yeah, we'll go from there. So I'll just do that time lapse, then we'll talk about the Nemasys afterwards. Oh, we're running low on storage, so we might end up doing this tomorrow. So yeah, that's probably why the camera stopped when I was spraying, but it's a bloke spraying. So I've gone half rate on the nitrogen, a magnesium compound. I've put a little bit of mycorrhizal fungi in there as well, just to help the roots and try and help them against leather jackets, because if you've got a thicker root mass, that'll ward them off. And what else? Yeah, the turfsolve at 400 mil. So proper rate this time. Probably need another going over in a week or so, and then it's supposed to be a monthly application, but we'll see how it goes. Right, so now quickly we're going to go on about nematodes. So nematodes are a type of roundworm. There are 8 billion people on the planet Earth. There are around 57 billion types of nematode per person. So that's 8 billion times by 57 billion. So these are everywhere. It's a natural product. Yeah, it's going to go down there and it's going to feast on the larvae of the leatherjackets. So that's what we're wanting to use now. So I've got the Nemasys biological leather jacket killer. So you get these online, you can get from Amazon, you can go direct to supplier Nemasys, and they produce them, they send them, it's in a clay compound, you put them in the water. You can't use, well, you can use a backpack spray if you've got a right nozzle on it. It needs to be a wide width nozzle by all accounts in order for it to come out. But I've got a Miracle Grow plant feeder that I'm going to use, and I'll show you how to do that tomorrow when it comes on. But you can't use in direct sunlight, so today, not an option. You need to water the lawn beforehand, and you need to water it afterwards when so it can get down into soil and start germinating and do what they need to do. That's Nemasys. So hopefully we've got all that. I'm talking about it again tomorrow. But yeah, we'll see you in the morning when it's overcast and wet. So back Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon now. As you can see, it's a bit overcast. Take the headphones out. I've got a bit of Philadelphia by the Boss playing in the background there. Lovely. But yeah, you can see today it's a little bit overcast compared to yesterday's lovely autumn day. Before we're going to put them on, I've just been over with the hater, just sucking up all the leaves because a couple fell off overnight, and I want to give this product the best opportunity it can get. So, nematodes. Nemasys nematodes. So, as I was mentioning yesterday, get the lights here. This is the products that we're going to be using again. Amazon, go to Nemasys direct. One pack of these will do around about 100 square meters. I'm working around about 200 square meters here, so I've got 2 packs. I'll do it across 2 separate things. I mentioned yesterday you could use a backpack spray if you've got the right nozzle tip for it. If you've not, watering can or one of these. So I picked up one of these in order to do it. Miracle Grow plant feeder, various different types. I think there's been some people on the Facebook groups using some plasticky ones, like a little plastic pouch with a hose end connector. Potentially you could use one of those, you know, the MV Greenkeeper's Secret, on them bottles. If you can get into it and reseal it, might be an option, but this will do a job. You can use this for all the other cheap feeds that you can get from Miracle Grow as well. So we'll fill it up here and we'll go through the process of how to do it. So I just need to get a few more bits and then we'll go from there. So what we've got is the bottom part of the Miracle Grow feeder. Get the nematodes. So when you get these, I think I mentioned, if not, you got to keep them refrigerated. There is a use by date on here, so as you can see, it's like a live bioactive culture kind of thing. So we're saying around about 50 million of them in here. I'm not counting them, you can if you want, and it's got to be used by the 29th of this month. So bit of a product that we need to use quickly, so you can't be sitting on this kind of stuff if you want to get it used quick. Right, so some people can put them into a jug and mix them that way. I saw on the website they've done a video a few years ago where this is the way they've done it. So peel the wrapper off. If you can get into it. If not, just the scissors. Cut down the side. That side again. So what we've got is like a powdery substance. It's almost like, what would you call that? Fibrous is what I'm looking for. So that there is a clay carrier which is housing the 50 million nematodes that they've got in there. Whether it's 50 million or not, it's all natural, it's all fine, so you can use your hands and use your fingers and whatnot. But you want to be getting these in there. Ideally you need a spoon or something to try and scrape them in. Give it a mix with the old scissors. It's an easy process, it really is. Especially if you've got one of these. I've never done it before, but that's, you know, how easy is that? Pour that in there and then spray it. Like I say, if you've got a watering can, small lawn, you can do it across with a watering can, because the rose holes on the end of the watering can are usually big enough to let this product out. But with a knapsack spray, it'll probably block up, so best to avoid. So we'll give it a mix, turn that on. Now, what we want to be doing is, if you're using a Miracle Grow feeder, you want to have your settings on feed and water, so that'll pump the product up, through and out. It needs to be on the flat setting, is my understanding. That's what I'm going to do to apply it. So we'll do that now. Make sure you've got no kinks in your hose pipe. It's a perfect day for it because it's overcast and yeah, it's going to rain later, so we'll soak it in. So we'll go from there. So that's, I think, the first 100 metres done, roughly. The confusing thing on this is, I don't know if it's all been used. It looks clear, the water now, in the filler, sprayer, but I'm going to put an agent in there now, which is online, which helps to make sure we've covered up all the area. But I think over that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stripes, whatever it is, we've got a coating down there. Like I say, we've never really had much leatherjacket damage. I've seen a few crane flies dropping, so it's just a preventative measure. That and the turfsolve, we should be safe for the year. But I'm going to use tea bag, so it'll colour the water in there, and then what we'll get is an absolutely fantastic coloration, so we can see when it's all run out. So that's the intention that we're going to do now. Tip a bit out. I think, can we see here? Well, this will make it to the edit or not, I don't know. That's bright. You can't tell in there. Can we tell? There's a murky colour there, but I'm assuming all of them are gone. But, oh, spin my head right round, baby, right round. But we're going to put the tea bag in and hopefully just get some difference in colour there, and then we can see when it's all run out. That's the plan anyway. And tea should be alright. Let's see how it goes. Put some dye in it maybe if you've got some dye, but I think you need hot water, which is very cold. Anyway, stop it there, we'll fill it up again. We'll show you that again and then we'll go. Love giving you guys acrobatics, don't I? So, there we go. That is how we apply nematodes with a Miracle Grow sprayer, hose end attachment. But yeah, that's done that now. If you're just applying that and no other products, it's all pet safe, pet friendly. It's all natural, biological stuff, so animals can go straight on it, kids, whatever. But hopefully what they'll do is now they'll become active. They'll start, hopefully with the rain, because today's perfect for it, as I've said. the rain will come down and will hopefully push them deeper down into soil. They'll become active, and then they'll start hunting and trying to feast on if there's any leather jacket larvae there, and protect us from any issues. But yeah, you can use this stuff alongside turfsolve like I've done, and yeah, fingers crossed we won't have, or it'll reduce any leather jacket damage that we get, because on this estate we had quite a lot last year. On the back I think I got some as well. So but anyway, that's it for this video. You know, do we know what Nemasys means? A righteous infliction, some anyway, an horrible little roundworm, shall we call it, instead of the C-bomb that our old friend Alan Ford uses. I did cut that out, by the way. Anyway, but yeah, thank you again everyone once again for watching me do stuff for my grass. I hope you enjoyed the video. Click like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz, and yeah, let's help grow the channel. I'll still be doing some stuff over the next few weeks because the season's not over yet. So yeah, enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening. Hopefully by the time I've loaded this. Go Texans, and see you in the next one. I'll be the same.